Night has fallen, and the world around you grows quiet, but in the unseen realm a different kind of movement begins. In the valley of shadows, where fears whisper and enemies rise, God steps toward you with a light strong enough to break every attack. This is the hour where heaven draws near to the weary and the wounded, where the shepherd walks into your darkness to defend you with his own hands. And tonight, he fights for you. There is no shadow he cannot pierce, no weapon he cannot silence, no enemy he cannot scatter with a single breath of his power. As you prepare to rest, God surrounds your home with blazing protection. He stands between you and every spiritual threat. He becomes your shield, your fortress, your calm, and he will not leave you. So stay with me until the end of this prayer, because something powerful happens when you invite God into your night. He breaks attacks. He exposes hidden traps. He destroys every plan formed against you. And he replaces fear with deep, holy peace. Tonight, your valley becomes a place of victory. Subscribe to receive God's protection every night. Night settles over your valley with a heavy, unmoving stillness. The air feels thick, as if the shadows themselves are watching. You sense the echo of battles you didn't choose but must face. Enemies lurk in the unseen. Thoughts, fears, accusations, attacks. They whisper that you are alone, unguarded, forgotten. But deep within your spirit, something begins to shift. God is stepping into the valley. The darkness tries to intimidate, but it does not know your defender. Fog rises at your feet, swirling with spiritual tension. You can almost feel the presence of threats forming around you. Every unresolved battle, every hidden fear, every quiet wound gathers, and yet your heart stirs, not in fear, but in expectation. For the shepherd never abandons his own in the night. He walks where you walk. The enemy watches, waiting to strike when vulnerability appears. Old attacks try to return, disguised as new anxieties. Arrows of discouragement attempt to pierce your peace. Whispers of defeat circle like wolves in the dark. But a divine sound interrupts the atmosphere, a holy footstep. A presence greater than all your enemies enters the valley. God has arrived. His light doesn't simply shine, it pushes the darkness backward. Every shadow bends beneath his authority. Every spiritual force recognizes his unmatched power. Your valley, once cold, warms with divine fire. Your heartbeat steadies under the weight of his protection. What scared you moments ago starts losing its strength, because God has taken his place beside you. He surveys the battlefield with eyes that miss nothing. Every hidden attack becomes visible in his light. Every unspoken fear loses its disguise. Every trap the enemy planted is exposed before him. You stand under a covering that cannot be broken. The shepherd examines the territory until nothing is concealed. He prepares the battle for victory. The enemy feels the shift and begins to tremble. What once stood tall now shrinks in his presence. Spirits of fear lose their grip, unable to stand upright. Accusations collapse under the truth of his authority. Weapons forged against you start to dissolve in his fire. The atmosphere thickens with divine power. God is positioning himself to fight for you. You feel him lifting the weight off your chest. Breath returns more deeply, more freely, more peacefully. The tension in the night begins to break apart. Every spiritual chain rattles under the pressure of his glory. Your valley becomes a holy battleground, filled with purpose. You are not a victim here. You are protected, because God is in the midst. Wind moves through the valley, not natural wind, but heavenly. It carries strength, clarity, courage, and revelation. The darkness recoils, unable to withstand his breath. The attacks against you begin losing coordination. Fear no longer leads the night. You do not stand alone. God's presence becomes a wall of fire around your soul. This is where the battle shifts. God raises his hand and spiritual forces tremble. No enemy can hide from the eyes that see all things. No lie can survive before the one who is truth. No attack can stand against the commander of heaven's armies. Your valley fills with the sound of approaching victory. The shepherd stands between you and every threat, and nothing can cross him. You sense the clash of realms beginning to stir. The earth feels still, but the spirit world ignites. Heaven aligns itself around your life with precision. The angels stand ready, awaiting his command. The enemy prepares for a fight it cannot win. The valley becomes charged with holy electricity. The battle has begun. Yet even in this rising intensity, peace wraps around you, because you know who fights for you tonight. You know who enters your darkness without fear. You know who guards your sleep and your breath. God doesn't just stand with you. He stands in front of you. His presence becomes your shield and your strategy. You are safe under his wings, so let the night come. Let the valley deepen. Let the enemies gather with all their threats. For God has stepped into the battlefield of your soul. And when he steps in, every attack begins to break, every fear begins to crumble, and every enemy begins to fall back. Be merciful unto me, O God, be merciful unto me. As the night wraps around you, listen to David's cry echo in your own heart. You ask for mercy because you know only God can cover what you cannot control. You ask for mercy because his compassion reaches deeper than your fear. You ask for mercy because his presence restores what darkness tried to break. And tonight, that same mercy flows over your valley like warm oil. God bends down to meet you with tenderness and power. For my soul trusts in you. Your trust is not fragile, it is anchored in a faithful God. Even when the night feels loud, your heart chooses him. Even when enemies surround you, your spirit leans on his strength. Trust becomes your shield, your oxygen, your calm. He sees the places where your faith trembles, and he answers not with judgment, but with protection. Your soul finds safety in him. In the shadow of your wings I will make my refuge. You are not exposed in this valley. You are hidden beneath holy wings that no enemy can penetrate. When the world feels cold, he becomes your warmth. When fear approaches, he becomes your shelter. You are held so closely that no attack can reach you. Rest in the shadow where God himself covers your heart. This is your refuge tonight. Until these calamities be overpassed. God knows the storms you face have a timeline. He knows the attacks have an expiration date. Your suffering has not been ignored, it is being handled. He keeps you sheltered until the danger passes completely. You are not fighting to survive, you are waiting for victory. The calamity will end, but God's protection will remain. Your night will not last forever. I will cry unto God Most High, unto God that performs all things for me. He does not leave you to solve battles alone. He performs, completes, resolves, restores, finishes what concerns you. Every part of your life is seen by the Most High. He is not distant. He is active in your story. Your cry reaches the highest throne tonight, and heaven responds with precise intervention. God performs all things for you. He shall send from heaven and save me. God's rescue does not come from earth. It descends from glory. He dispatches help that darkness cannot intercept. He sends deliverance that no enemy can block. The saving power of heaven enters your valley with force. You are not hoping for rescue, you are receiving it. Heaven moves when you call on God. Help is already on its way. He reproaches him that would swallow me up. Every enemy that tried to consume you is now confronted by God. He rises to silence accusations, lies, and spiritual intimidation. The forces that planned to overwhelm you now face divine rebuke. God himself stands against everything that threatened your peace. The devourer meets the defender, and the defender always wins. You are protected by his authority. God shall send forth his mercy and his truth. Mercy covers what hurt you. Truth exposes what attacked you. Together, they form a shield around your soul. His mercy restores your heart. His truth destroys deception. His mercy heals. His truth defends. This combination breaks every attack formed against you. He surrounds you with both compassion and clarity. My soul is among lions. Yes, you have walked through nights where danger felt close, where threats circled like predators in the dark, where fear tried to roar louder than faith. But even in the presence of lions, God is with you. He does not abandon you to their teeth. He tames what threatens and silences what intimidates. Your soul will not be devoured. They have prepared a net for my steps. The enemy sets traps hoping you won't see them. Hidden snares, emotional pits, spiritual sabotage. But every net becomes visible in God's light. Every secret attack loses its power under His gaze. The pit that was dug for you becomes irrelevant. For God orders your steps, not the enemy. You will not fall into their trap. My heart is fixed, O God. My heart is fixed. In the middle of the night, stability rises inside you. Your heart locks into God's word like an anchor into rock. Fear may speak, but it cannot shake you. Enemies may form, but they cannot move you. Your heart stands firm because God upholds it. You are fixed, steady, unshaken. Peace becomes your foundation. Be exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let your glory be above all the earth. This is your declaration of victory in the night. God rises above every threat, every weapon, every enemy. His glory overshadows every attack designed to harm you. His name becomes your banner in this valley. His light covers the darkness until nothing harmful remains. You exalt Him, and He lifts you. Your night becomes holy ground. The moment God rises in your valley, heaven responds. Angels descend with silent precision, like light cutting through night. The atmosphere shifts. Your room becomes a battleground of glory. What was heavy begins to tremble under divine presence. Every unseen enemy senses the arrival of holy power. For where God stands, no darkness can anchor itself. Heaven has entered your fight. Warfare erupts in realms your eyes cannot see. Blades of light clash with the shadows that surrounded you. Every destructive whisper is met with a sword of truth. What tried to torment your mind is now confronted and silenced. Angels take their positions around your home, forming a radiant wall. The attacks that once felt overwhelming now lose coordination. God's army overwhelms the enemy. The roar of darkness grows faint as holy fire increases. Every arrow fired against you dissolves before it reaches your heart. Every accusation collapses under the force of God's authority. This is not a fair fight. Victory always belongs to the Lord. He lifts His hand, and the battlefield obeys His command. Light spreads across the valley with unstoppable power. Darkness is forced to retreat. You may not hear the sounds, but heaven is moving. You may not see the angels, but their wings surround you. You may not feel the clash, but God's protection vibrates in the air. Heaven defends what belongs to Him. Your name is spoken in the courts of glory tonight. Your life is covered by divine strategy. God fights for you with overwhelming force. Every demonic assignment sent against you is dismantled. Every curse breaks under the weight of God's presence. Every spiritual chain snaps like weak thread. The enemies that once mocked you now scatter in fear. Angels carry shields that shine with holy brilliance. They intercept what was meant to harm your destiny. Nothing formed against you survives this moment. A mighty angel steps forward, sword blazing with God's fire. He identifies every spirit of fear and drives it out. He finds every hidden attack and destroys it completely. Your valley becomes a furnace of divine protection. No enemy withstands the fury of heaven. No darkness holds ground where God has taken command. This is holy warfare, and heaven is winning. You can almost sense the weight lifting from the atmosphere. The heaviness begins to crack, split, and vanish. The anxious thoughts lose their grip on your mind. God is clearing the spiritual air around you. What was once suffocating becomes breathable again. Peace begins to displace tension. Victory draws nearer. Angels patrol the borders of your home with unwavering vigilance. They stand guard at the doors, the windows, the corners. Nothing harmful can enter, nothing dark can cross the line. Your home becomes a fortified sanctuary in the night. The enemy looks for openings but finds none. You are sealed under divine protection. Heaven keeps watch while you rest. God plants his banner in the center of your valley. It glows with a light that no shadow can dim. The enemy recognizes this banner and retreats immediately. It declares ownership, authority, and victory. Where God places his name, no darkness can stay. Your valley becomes territory of the Most High. You sleep under a banner of triumph. The Lord speaks, and his voice shakes the unseen world. Enough. With one word, the attacks break. With one command, the enemy collapses. With one breath, heaven's power fills your night. This is the moment fear loses all authority. You are defended by the voice of God. The angels stand down, but they do not leave. They remain as guardians, positioned with precision. They surround you with a circumference of holy fire. Your soul is protected, your dreams safeguarded. The battle is won, but heaven's presence remains. You are not just defended, you are kept. This night belongs to God. The valley grows quiet again, but not with fear. It is the quiet that follows victory. The stillness of a battlefield where enemies have fallen, the calm that comes when heaven finishes its work. You are safe in the aftermath of divine warfare. Attacks have been broken, and God stands watch over you. Now that the battle has quieted, a sacred stillness fills the valley. Not the stillness of fear, but the stillness of God's presence. The air softens, warm like a blanket placed over your shoulders. You feel heaven drawing near in gentle waves of comfort. The darkness is no longer threatening, it is simply night. Because God has taken dominion over your surroundings. Peace begins to rest upon you like holy dew. The shepherd steps closer, no longer a warrior in battle stance. Now he moves as a father, soothing a child after the storm. His presence wraps around you with indescribable tenderness. Your heartbeat slows under his calming shadow. Your thoughts grow quieter, steadier, softer. This is the peace that only God can create. A peace that settles into the deepest places of your soul. Waves of divine light flow over your mind. They wash away the residue of fear left by the battle. Every heavy emotion dissolves in the warmth of his presence. Your spirit exhales, relieved and renewed. You are safe, not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally. God guards even the unseen parts of you. His peace reaches where nothing else can. Your valley, moments ago filled with conflict, now glows gently. The ground feels softer beneath your feet. The shadows no longer intimidate. They now bow. You sense angels still standing guard, but their stance is restful. All of heaven has shifted from warfare to serenity. A quiet certainty fills the atmosphere. God is here, and you are held. The Lord stretches his hand over you like a covering. It is not a gesture of force, but of compassion. His hand shields your heart from intrusive thoughts. His hand protects your mind from restless worry. His hand guards your sleep from spiritual disturbance. Nothing harmful can pass through his touch. You rest under divine protection. Your breathing becomes deeper, slower, more peaceful. The anxieties of the day lose their grip. The noise inside your mind fades into silence. Soft waves of comfort move through your chest. Your body begins to feel light, almost weightless. This is God preparing you for restful sleep. He is covering you with his peace. You begin to feel emotionally restored. The places that felt bruised now feel soothed. The fears that felt loud now feel distant and powerless. God tends to your inner life with gentle precision. He knows exactly where you need comforting. He applies peace like medicine. Your heart is healing in His presence. The night no longer feels like a threat. It feels like a sanctuary crafted by God Himself. The shadows move softly, touched by golden light. Your room becomes a quiet temple of rest. The spiritual air is clean, holy, safe. This space belongs to God now, and you are wrapped in His peace. God whispers assurance into your soul. You are safe. You are loved. You are guarded. Each word settles like warm oil over your spirit. His voice replaces every anxious thought. His truth becomes your comfort in the night. His presence becomes your pillow of rest. He is closer than your breath. Every part of your body begins to loosen. Your shoulders drop from their tension. Your jaw relaxes. Your hands unclench. Your heartbeat follows the rhythm of peace. Nothing demands your attention anymore. God has taken responsibility for your night. You are free to rest completely. Soft golden light hovers above you like a canopy. It is God's glory forming a protective covering. It shelters you from nightmares and spiritual disturbances. It guards your dreams with holy gentleness. It quiets the enemy before he even tries to rise. Your sleep becomes sacred under this canopy. Peace reigns over you tonight. The shepherd lowers his voice and speaks with tender authority. Rest now. I'm watching over you. Those words become a blanket around your heart. Fear releases its final hold. Your soul settles into divine calm. Peace takes full residence in your night. God covers you completely. As your eyes grow heavy, heaven grows active. While you begin to drift toward rest, God begins to move. What you cannot fight, He continues fighting for you. What you cannot see, He continues watching over. You do not enter sleep alone, you enter it accompanied. The night becomes a workplace for angels. Heaven works while you sleep. Your breath slows, becoming gentle and rhythmic. Each exhale releases a little more of the day's weight. Each inhale draws in God's quiet presence. Your mind loosens its grip on worry and fear. Your thoughts drift into softness and trust. This is where God begins His silent miracles. He moves in the background of your rest. Angels step toward you, their wings folding around your spirit. They patrol the atmosphere with peaceful vigilance. Their light remains steady, warm, unwavering. They monitor every doorway, every corner, every shadow. No darkness can cross their perimeter. Your sleep is secured under their watch. Nothing harmful approaches your dreams. God begins to mend the unseen wounds in your heart. Places where fear left residue are gently washed clean. Areas where exhaustion settled are renewed with holy strength. Emotions that felt tangled start to loosen and realign. You heal without effort, without struggle, without fear. He touches the parts of you that only He can reach. Rest becomes restoration. Your mind enters deeper stillness. Thoughts no longer race. They dissolve. Concerns that demanded your attention fade into silence. God guards the borders of your inner world. He filters every thought allowed to pass into your dreams. Only peace is permitted access. Your sleep becomes a sanctuary. The Lord begins arranging breakthroughs you don't yet know you need. He shifts pieces into place while you dream. He speaks into situations you haven't even prayed about. He prepares solutions you haven't imagined. Your tomorrow is being shaped by His hands tonight. You rest, but heaven builds. Victory is being crafted in the dark. The angels ascend and descend like soft beams of light. They carry instructions, blessings, clarity, and protection. They follow God's command with perfect obedience. Their presence creates spiritual insulation around your rest. Nothing chaotic can penetrate this covering. Your dreams are shielded by holy order. Your night is guarded with excellence. You begin to sink deeper into sleep, safe and unafraid. Your body gives itself permission to fully relax. Your mind no longer searches for threats. Your heart no longer rehearses past battles. Everything inside you settles into quiet surrender. God watches this moment with loving attentiveness. He delights in giving His beloved sleep. Even while you sleep, your prayers continue working. Your trust sends ripples into the spiritual world. Heaven honors the faith you offered before resting. Angels respond to the declarations spoken earlier. Your valley remains under divine supervision. God multiplies the impact of your midnight faith. Nothing is wasted, not even your rest. The Lord whispers promises over your dreaming mind. You will rise renewed. You will wake protected. You will not face tomorrow alone. These words drift gently into your subconscious. They become foundations for the day ahead. His promises anchor you even in sleep. If the enemy attempts to approach, he is immediately stopped. Nightmares evaporate before reaching your spirit. Spiritual disturbances collapse before taking form. Fear is denied entry by divine authority. Your sleep remains untouched, unbroken, undisturbed. God's presence becomes a firewall around your soul. You rest inside His peace. The night continues its slow rhythm, peaceful and holy. Heaven continues its quiet work, unseen but powerful. You rest deeper, trusting more, surrendering fully. This is not ordinary sleep, it is God-protected rest. Every moment strengthens you for the victory ahead. Your night becomes a testimony of His faithfulness. He works while you sleep. Morning begins long before the sun rises. It starts in the spirit, quiet, gentle, victorious. While you sleep, God prepares a new beginning for you. He gathers the pieces the night tried to break. He restores what fear attempted to steal. He shapes the dawn according to His promises. Your morning is already blessed. The first light of heaven touches your valley, not sunlight, glory. A holy brightness begins to spread over what was dark. The shadows retreat, unable to stand against the promise of day. Every battle fought in the night now shifts into victory. God moves from defending you to elevating you. A new chapter awakens with you. You begin to feel strength returning even before you open your eyes. A refreshed spirit rises within you, steady and confident. The heaviness you carried yesterday does not return. The fear that lingered no longer finds a place. You wake protected, renewed, and deeply restored. This is the work of God's night watch. You rise ready for victory. Heaven whispers over your waking soul. The attack has been broken. The enemy has been scattered. The valley is cleared. You step into daylight with a shield of peace. You enter the morning wrapped in God's covering. Nothing from the night follows you into the new day. God begins unfolding blessings that were prepared in the dark. Unexpected favor moves toward you. Doors that once resisted you quietly unlock. People who once opposed you lose their grip. Opportunities start aligning with divine timing. Your steps become guided by unseen mercy. Your day becomes a path of promise. Every trap the enemy set is now powerless. Every weapon formed against you lies broken. Every spiritual attack dissolves like mist in the morning light. What was meant to harm you now elevates you. What was meant to overwhelm you now strengthens you. What was meant to silence you now amplifies your testimony. God reverses the night. The Lord goes before you into your day. He prepares conversations, decisions, and moments. He steers you away from hidden dangers. He leads you toward divine appointments. Nothing in your path is random. Everything is guided. Your morning is held in the hands of the Most High. He walks ahead of you with purpose. You carry the fragrance of peace into every place you enter. People sense something different about you. Your presence brings comfort, calm, and stability. Because you awoke under God's covering, not your own strength. The world may rush, but your soul remains at rest. You walk with unshakable, quiet authority. Heaven's peace becomes your signature. The joy of the Lord becomes your strength. Not forced joy, not borrowed joy, true joy, the kind that rises from deep within after divine protection. the kind that grows from knowing God fought for you. It brightens your steps and lightens your heart. It pushes away remnants of fear. You face the day with holy confidence. The valley that once intimidated you now looks different. It is no longer a place of fear, it is a place of testimony. What was meant as an ambush has become an altar. What once threatened you now reveals God's power. Your story shifts from survival to victory. This valley will speak of God's faithfulness. Your mourning declares His triumph. The Lord marks your day with blessing. He places favor before you, peace around you, and strength within you. He covers your home, your mind, your family, your steps. Every hour comes wrapped in His presence. Every moment carries His supervision. You walk under the promise of Psalm 57 fulfilled. Your whole day becomes protected ground. You rise with a declaration in your spirit. What God broke in the night cannot return in the day. Attacks remain shattered. Enemies remain defeated. Fear remains powerless. God has turned your night into victory and your mourning into praise. As this prayer draws to a close, the presence of God remains. The peace you feel now is not temporary. It is a covering. It stretches over your room, your home, and your sleeping body. It surrounds your mind with clarity and calm. It protects your spirit with holy strength. You are wrapped in the safety of the Most High. Your night has been sealed in His victory. Every attack has been broken. Every enemy has been scattered. Every fear has been silenced. God reigns over your valley. He reigns over your sleep. He reigns over your story. You rest under a dominion that cannot be shaken. Your home is now a sanctuary, a place where darkness cannot enter, a place where peace is not fragile. It is fortified, a place guarded by angels on every side. The air around you carries heaven's warmth. Your dreams are protected and purified. God Himself keeps watch. As you drift into deeper rest, remember this truth: you are not sleeping alone. God moves through the night on your behalf. He watches the hours you cannot see. He shields the moments you cannot control. He works when you are still. You are safe in His hands. May His peace cover your thoughts. May His presence quiet your emotions. May His light stand guard around your home. May His angels reinforce every doorway. May His joy greet you in the morning. May His victory carry you into a new day. Your story is held by God, and when the sun rises, you will rise renewed. Strength will return, clarity will return, confidence will return. The battles of the night will become testimonies. The valley will become a memory of triumph. God turns your darkness into dawn. Now rest, peacefully and without fear. The Lord is near. The Lord is watching. The Lord is protecting. Peace settles over you like warm light. Your spirit exhales in safety. Your night belongs to God. Subscribe so we can pray together every night.